I'm doing well. I'm doing well. This place
Wow,
is
so
insane.
exciting.
It's
It is
insane.
overwhelming, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That is maybe well, you've already gotten started on the convention circuit with
San Diego. Yeah, and that was really insane. But I just, yeah, there's no getting used to any of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you ever in your wildest dreams think that you would be Penguin?
No,
Penguin.
I had no idea. And that, like, I mean, like you just want to work. You know what I mean? I've been I've been an actor in New York City for years, and commercials, tiny plays, whatever it is, whatever it takes. That's what you do, and then it's like lightning strikes, and I still can't believe I'm here. Hello.
What are you enjoying the most about the character?
Most about the character, I would say the fact the three dimensionality about the character is really my favorite thing. Only because he's not just evil for the sake of being evil. They really try and show his motivations and everything he does is for a reason. Granted, it's for his own personal gain, but it's not gratuitous in any way. He's constantly plotting. His whole MO is to is to endear himself to everybody and then use those relationships against everybody else so that he can emerge from in between all of that and become the one in charge. That's his ultimate goal. Yeah. So.
Are we going to see him face off again with Fish?
Oh yes. Well, I mean, I would just say we keep circling back into each other's lives as we go on, and it's which is my favorite thing because it's one of my favorite relationships that the Penguin has in the show, because it's he's learned everything about this underground world in Gotham City. He's learned everything from her, and there's almost a motherly kind of thing there, and so it's and so and there is respect, even though he did, even though they are now adversaries, there is respect definitely on his part for her, and so it's just a really fun dynamic to play. And every time I see that she's on the call sheet and I'm on the call sheet, I'm like, yes, it's good. She's just fabulous. She's one of the best people to work with. She's amazing. So yeah.
So, is there anything you found that you're surprised to learn about yourself as you kind of delve into this character?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I would say, just, I mean, this has been a whole eye-opening, my own personal, I would say, there are weird parallels between Cobblepot's journey and my own personal journey, in the sense of, not violence and all of that. No, there's no connection there. But just the fact that he's coming up in his world, and I'm finding myself also coming up in my world, and and they've both worked at low status areas through their lives up until this point, and so it's this weird parallel that I find myself in, where with the character, I identify with him in that way, and it's also kind of it's a coming of age story, you know what I mean? But in a way, it's taking the next step and being an adult and being legitimate and getting that validation in the world, that we all go through in our lives, it's kind of happening to us both at the same time, which is really, it's fun to play. So, yeah.
How long are you? I mean, last question. Character.
Make it
out
good.
Of Gotham and coming back into Gotham, and what is the most challenging role scene you've had to do so far?
Okay. Let's see. Well, he can't stay away from Gotham for too long. That, it is his home. It's all he knows. It's his, and all of his ambition, his personal drive, is tied to the city. Like I said, everything he knows about, coming up in the world was established there, and was taught to him by Fish Mooney, Jada's character. And man, the hardest scene for me to play. It's none of it. It's so fun that it's none of it's really hard. But I would say doing the belly flops into the water tank like 15 times in a row in the pilot. That was probably it. Yeah. And then like freaking out that the nose is gonna fall off and be like floating on the water. You know, like, yeah, that was probably it.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you so
Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. It was so nice talking to you guys. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.